getting one question in the comments non-stop. Everybody knows it. Will the KillSwitch fit the Bulwark Dock? And I'm about to answer your question right now. So here's the KillSwitch on my Ally 2, and here's the Bulwark. Let's find out if it fits. So we're gonna just open up the dock, lift the little plastic cover out the way. We're gonna close the kickstand on the Ally 2, and we're gonna set it in the dock. And the short answer, does it fit? Yes, it fits. Does it move? A little bit, but it's manageable. If you open up this back end, you could probably latch it in there somehow. Open up the kickstand, you're latched in, no movement, we're good. Here's a side shot, here's a front profile. All right, I answered your question. Thanks a lot, have a good one. Thanks for watching, catch you in the next one.
What if I don't have that dock? What if I have a different dock? What if I bought the JSL?
Did you buy the Bulwark dock or did you buy an aftermarket dock? I'm about to put these two docks head to head. One is 150 and one is 35. And I'm about to show you what's best for your gaming experience. Let's go. Here's the plugins you have. You have a USB 5GB port. You have up to 100 watts in. You have two USB 5GB ports. You have an Ethernet port and an HDMI port. I don't know if it's HDMI 2.0 or 2.1, but this part goes straight to the dock. A Thunderbolt port for 10 gigabytes. This is gonna give you the biggest power draw. So that's gonna be 4.5 watts. That's gonna be 2.5. That's gonna be Ethernet link. Your HDMI 2.1, your 10 gigabit Thunderbolt power in, goes up to 100 watts, and you're out to the dock. Gonna go with it. We just gonna run it, son. Here we go.
I think we should move that way.
I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm gonna try to land up here by my damn self. Alright, perfect. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, 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 bap. Ooh, I can upgrade this thing now. Bap.
Nothing stopping Salvo's middle finger now. Killed an enemy. Rings far. Close the gate. Shield.
45 seconds.
Shield is cracked. Downed another egg.
Yeah, who's your daddy now? Oh, there's multiple?
Killed an enemy. I'm out of shotgun ammo.
Dumbass.
Shotgun ammo.
Hey, so what you're seeing here, guys, is you're seeing me screen record directly to the camera. I don't have the Elgato hooked in. I'm just raw footage to the monitor, picking up all the frames per second. I enlarged the stats so you can see everything. You can see the TDP, 35 watts. It's a little fuzzy, but if you focus enough, you'll be able to see that information. It looks like we're running at almost 100% on the GPU, and the CPU we're getting at 58%. So I think we're bottlenecking, I have a video coming out for that, and I'll tell you exactly where you're bottlenecking if you're having the same issue. But at points during this competitive game, where there's tons of people on it, I'm running over 100 FPS at points, at times. Even in the heat of battle, I'm running over 100 FPS. Now this is the aftermarket dock. And later on in the video, you'll be able to see the download speed that this dock is capable of. But to keep it honest, like 100% my opinion, I feel like this dock, for $35, you cannot go wrong. Unless you definitely want the RGB from the Bulwark. But this dock is definitely a competitor. I am so glad I picked it up, because this is a great comparison between where your dollar spent and if you're paying for actual product or if you're paying for actual name. And this is 100% showing you exactly where your money's going. It's only $35 right now. You can buy it right now on Amazon. Give me a comment in the comments. Let me know what you think about the two comparisons. I showed you the first half of this was the Elgato with this dock, the screen capture, and then this is no screen capture. So running up to 120 frames a second. I put the settings in. This monitor can go up to 144 frames per second. And in the middle of battle, I'm like hitting 100 frames a second in a competitive game. So this is blowing my mind a little bit here.
Man, the game looks gorgeous. Look at
They
this.
adore me. Have you seen my fan art?
We want to land over here.
Good squad means good wins means good time.
Let's go. Allons-y.
Ideal.
Getting a bit of screen tear in there. Fill in a screen tear.
Gamatara, an enemy landed near me.
Their skill. On the bright side, it wasn't that.
Taking damage.
Beginning ring countdown.
None of us are in the ring. It is annoyingly effective.
Weapons fully enhanced. Nothing stopping Salvo's middle finger now.
Weapon enhancement complete. Now for some field tests.
I'm opening fire. Reloading. Doing damage. Finally, something interesting. Drilling right through. Scrambled that egg. Gives a sec. Recharging my shields.
Reloading. Found by my
Down.
Oh, you.
This Manawaki that ain't dead yet.
throwing frag.
This guy wanted a refund. I'd be mad too if I was you.
What you're seeing here is the Bulwark Dock with no Elgato. So I'm running strictly off the monitor from the dock, and this is the gameplay. You can see at certain points during this gameplay I'm hitting 120 frames. My average is 136. It's going down steadily. My 1% are pretty bad, but I haven't seen it dip below 60 yet on either of the docks. But for 150 versus 35, and you get the RGB lights, if you have the money, definitely go with this one. I'm not saying it's a better dock. What I am saying is that it's an Asus dock. It's an ROG. You want to stick with the ROG theme? This is your dock. If you don't want to stick with the ROG theme and you want to save some money, the other dock is it. I have later on in the video, you'll be able to compare the download speeds, how much can go into the Ethernet link, and the power wattage, the TDP, everything. You're able to see all that information. For $150, you're spending a lot more. But if you look at the GPU and the CPU versus the aftermarket dock, there's definitely a difference there. I'm not saying the dock's doing it. I'm just saying It's a higher quality part than the aftermarket dock, but for $35 versus $150, I would expect that. I would expect that kind of situation to go down, right?
There's an amp here.
I don't wanna lose
Give me my upgrade, syndicate scum.
$150 to get something that a $35 dock could beat. You know what I mean? You're paying for that extra incentive. However, the incentive is very minimal. To be honest, I'm so glad I bought the aftermarket dock. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I made this video. It's showing so many people so many different things. Well, stay tuned. Let me know in the comments if you want the ROG Bulwark or you want the aftermarket dock. Let me know which dock is best in your opinion. If you've had both and you tried both, let me know. If not, I definitely would recommend before you buy the Bulwark giving this one a try, and if you don't, giving the aftermarket dock a try, and if you don't like it, refund it and go with the Bulwark. But you're not going to be disappointed. I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, you're not going to be disappointed. It's a 3v3v3, and we're in the middle of battle, getting 100, 102, 105 frames per second. My GPU is looking at 60%, high 60s. It's a good dock. It's a good dock, definitely. You pay for the good part of the dock, but I still think that the aftermarket dock for $35, you can't go wrong, man. If you want to dock it up and you want to dock it up cheap, that's your way to go, dude. You already spent $1,000 on the device, right? You spent $1,000 on a handheld PC. There's no sense in spending, another $400 just to upgrade it. Save yourself some money where you can and buy something that's affordable and will do the same job. Let me know in the comments if that's what you're thinking. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment.
At the download, we're going to check our peak speed and our network speed. So we're at 18 peak, 85, 243, 366, 458, 542, 613, 671, 700, 750, 788, 830. I think we're going to top out at 832. And I'm going to continue to download. Look at this, 907. So we're at the same rate we were. This is our peak, 907 on the dock. I'm confused and astounded at the same time. Because how could you possibly be a competitor for $35? Yeah, and that's it. That's all we got, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned to the next one. I promise you guys will not be disappointed from now on watching all my videos. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and deuces. Peace out.